Humans and horses, a long history of being companions.
Equine therapy is really not a new science. It started with Xenophon back in about 400 BC. That was the first time the psyche of the horse was actually discussed, written about. He had studied under Socrates, and they started thinking about these things with horses. And then you go on back before that, when you find the paintings on the walls in France and stuff, people were interacting with the horses at that point.
And Ron Prather has a long history of horses in his life.
My history of horses started when I was 8 years old, and I've had horses ever since.
But a dark part of his past encouraged him to think of a way to bring hope to others.
So I had a son that committed suicide when he was 19 years old. And so at that point, I felt that we had to do something to try to start to help people.
And in 2006, he became a certified equine specialist, able to lead horse therapy sessions with a mental health counselor. He proposed the idea to Truman a couple years ago.
Always enjoyed riding horses and interested in riding horses, and so went ahead and went and got the training so that I could be certified in the EGALA model as the mental health specialist. And so went and got the certification, then was able to start the counseling groups here on Truman's campus, and it's been a really neat opportunity to work with our students in that fashion here at the farm.
A group session meets weekly for 90 minutes, but the students never even saddle up.
They develop a metaphor. The person can apply things to the horse as to how they're feeling, what's working for them, what's not. The horse interacts. It's very intuitive. They can tell when people are angry, they can tell when people are sad, and they're very intuitive, and they actually will make a relationship between the two of them there, and then that helps them to solve their situation.
One example would be even catching the horses and trying to bring them from one pen over to this arena actually, and seeing that once they're doing that or trying to do that, they can kind of create some own metaphors for their life and see how their reactions how they interact with the horses and how that impacts things that they're doing in their own life.
A long ear that's good for listening.
When they learn those skills here at the farm with the horses, they can apply those to real life situations and stressors that they're dealing with day to day.
They're magnificent animals, very intuitive, very inquisitive. They bring forth from people things that they don't want to talk about. But the horses, they will talk to the horses and start to prepare their own ideas on how they can fix the things that they want to work with.